Hello, and welcome to our Senior Parent Night presentation. We would like to provide you with the information necessary to efficiently prepare and eventually apply to colleges. This can be an exciting time, but also produce some anxiety for both parents and students. Remember this, please keep the lines of communication open with your student, but make sure that the student is put in the driver's seat. Your student should be filling out the apps on their own, composing their own essays, and approaching their teachers for letters of recommendation if they haven't done so already. This is an important task for the students to complete, as they will be on their own in a very short time. Allow them to take control. And that's a valuable message being sent to them that we trust their judgment and we trust them as competent young adults. Your child's most valuable resource is their counselor. The counselors met with all seniors in a large group on September 16th to review the process. The next step is for students to make an individual appointment with their counselor, provided they completed the 4-part senior packet. We will outline all of these things in the next few minutes of our presentation. Thank you. I will now hand off to Mrs. Vona.
Naviance is a great resource for generating an initial list of schools. Students can complete a college search to determine schools that meet their criteria for important aspects, including location, size, and program offerings. After identifying a broad list, students should visit school websites and ultimately schedule campus tours for colleges they're highly interested in. Lists should include schools that fall into 3 categories: safety, target, and reach. Safety schools are places where students feel highly confident they will be accepted. They've looked into the credentials of students who were previously admitted, and they exceed those expectations. It's important to choose safety schools that you're excited about and want to attend. A strong list includes 1 or 2 safety schools. Target schools are those where the grades and or standardized test scores are on par with those who've been admitted historically. Your student should be similar academically to the average admitted student. The majority of the list should be comprised of schools that fit into this category. Reach schools are those where the applicant doesn't meet the averages for historically admitted students. They're hopeful that something else about their application will stand out and understand that being admitted may be unlikely. There are different types of applications. In addition to a standard deadline for regular decision, some colleges offer an option for early application. This may be in the form of early action or early decision. Early action is a deadline prior to a regular decision deadline, where students apply early to receive an answer early. It is non-binding. Early decision is a binding commitment from the applicant where they promise to attend a school if accepted. Students applying under this plan should be absolutely certain that they wish to attend this top choice school. College visits are the single best way to determine if a school is right for you. Campus visits allow students to learn in greater depth about the structure and programming of a college. During a visit, prospective applicants will see firsthand the surroundings and may have the opportunity to interact with current students on the campus. The liveliness of a school and welcoming feeling can contribute to a student's assessment of fit. Visiting freshman dorms, classrooms, library, and cafeterias are ways to further immerse oneself in the available offerings. The visit will provide more information and insight than any other research can, as a student tries to determine if this place may be home for the next 4 years. Many seniors have already taken a standardized test, the SAT or ACT, at least once. A large majority of colleges will remain test optional. Applicants should examine a college's standardized test policy to determine if test results are required. If they are not, the applicant can make a case-by-case decision to submit or withhold scores. In situations where scores exceed averages reported for the school, they can enhance a student's application. I'll now turn it over to Ms. Wilson.
As previously mentioned, a group meeting has already taken place with the senior class explaining the application process here at Holmdel High School. The Counseling Service webpage is a valuable resource for students and parents to use throughout this process. The senior packet can be found on our website under the Senior College Corner tab. The packet consists of 4 parts, including a student questionnaire, parent brag sheet, student resume, and records release form. This is also where students can find transcript release forms. Students should complete 1 form for each of the schools that they are applying to. In order to ensure that these forms are received and processed, they must be given directly to their counselor and cannot be emailed or left with our secretary. In order for student documents to be sent to colleges in which they are applying to, students also must complete the FERPA release form. Through the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act, students will be asked if they wish to waive the rights to see their letters of recommendation. Please note that colleges are expecting students to waive their rights to see their letters. This is an important piece that ensures confidential communication between the high school and college. Further, it allows colleges to put weight and consideration into the letters that are submitted on students' behalf. Your students should have spoken to 2 teachers regarding letters of recommendation. We generally recommend 1 math or science teacher and 1 humanities teacher. They should first speak with this teacher in person before following up with an email and request via Naviance. Finally, all student documents, including transcripts, letters of recommendation, and supporting documents will be sent to colleges via Naviance unless otherwise requested by the college. Students should be sure that all of the schools they are applying to are listed under the Colleges I'm Applying to tab in Naviance.
Other important aspects to keep in mind during the college search and application process is doing your own research, reaching out to college admission representatives, attending open houses, and utilizing the Holmdel High School Counseling Service website. The Guidance Office offers a combination of virtual and in-person visits with college admission representatives from a variety of college and universities throughout the year. This gives students the opportunity to meet these representatives in a small group setting during the school day, ask questions, and gather additional information about the school. This is a good opportunity for students to make a connection to an admissions rep that will most likely be reviewing their application. The 2022-2023 college visit list is posted on the Guidance website. Open houses are an important piece of the process as well and are highly recommended. Open houses provide students the opportunity to see the college or university in person, walk around the campus, meet other students, and determine if the school is a good fit for them. Be sure to write down specific questions you want to ask regarding academics, housing, school climate, and the overall atmosphere of the campus. Your child should ask anything that is important to them that it can assist them in making a well-informed decision about what school is best for them. When choosing a college or university, students should also consider where they will be the happiest and thrive, both personally and academically. Please check college websites directly for specific dates and times of their open houses. The Holmdel High School Counseling Services page on our website is a great resource that should be utilized throughout the college process. There is information regarding college planning, Naviance Family Connection, documents needed for your child's senior packet, career planning, and information regarding financial aid and scholarships. There is a list of scholarship opportunities that should be utilized for interested students. It is the student's responsibility to submit the necessary documents for these scholarships. There will be an additional financial aid information session on October 18th at 6 p.m. And of course, don't hesitate to contact your child's counselor with any questions.
So to recap, as seniors are requesting meetings, their counselors are meeting with them individually to answer their specific college questions, discuss the application process and timeline, and go over their senior packet in detail. Senior packets will need to be completed prior to the individual meetings and brought with them so that the counselor and student can go over it together. Decisions should be made on whether to register and take any additional SATs or ACTs, which can be done directly on the associated websites. Seniors should be sure to have any scores that they wish to sent directly to the colleges through College Board and/or ACT.org. remembering to allow 2 to 3 weeks for delivery, so they should be sure to pay attention to those college deadlines. Also, Naviance will be your senior's best friend this year, so making sure to go in and explore this platform is very important. Seniors should be continuing to develop and narrow down their list of schools, keeping in mind that in-person visits and exploring the campus is the best way to do this. And please know that the counselors are here to help you all through this exciting, albeit stressful time. We're a team, and we'll get through this journey together.